Welcome to a very special video. Well, not so much a very special video, more of just a discussion and a mockery, basically, of what took place on the racetrack this, what is it, less than 12 hours ago in Martinsville, Virginia. 12 hours ago as of this recording in Martinsville, Virginia. What we are going to do today, I have turned the damage to no damage and turn cautions off, and we're gonna run a good little let me see, how about no stages, single stage. We're gonna run what I like to call the Denny Hamlin simulator. Yep, we are gonna run the Denny Hamlin simulator and, you know, discuss some of the things we saw in Martinsville. There we go. Denny Hamlin. What paint schemes does he have? I haven't downloaded any of the others, but fuck it. So I've got a very big fucking problem with what happened at Martinsville. And I don't even know where to begin. That race really left me speechless. Let's take it from the Kyle Busch-Joe Logano incident. So Kyle Busch and Joe Logano racing hard. Kyle hits the curb, gets a little tight, gets a little loose. Hits Logano in the left rear, giving him an extremely bad tire rub and fender damage. Several laps later, inside of 10 to go, Joe Logano's tire gives, spins out, into the wall, cautions out, setting up a clusterfuck for the ages. At this point, the players were Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, and Martin Truex Jr. And as the Logano situation happened, Hamlin found his way up into the top five as well. So Denny Hamlin had been, you know, quiet all day for the most part, aside from the speeding penalty, which is customary for Denny Hamlin. It sets up a restart. And I was shocked. Brad Keselowski, as the leader, picks the outside lane, giving the inside to Chase Elliott. Now, I understand that the outside lane for the first lap or two can maintain pace with the inside lane, and you get the run off the corner when you're running on the outside, but I just didn't see the upside in putting the guy in second down on my inside for him to use me up and knock me around. That's exactly what Chase Elliott did. Chase Elliott used him up. It was racing. They bumped, they rubbed. Rubbing is racing. No need to wreck each other, right? You don't have to wreck each other to do the bump and run game and move people out of the way. It's just Martinsville. It's how you race there. But, oh, that was just too good for Denny Hamlin. So Elliott, you know, kind of slides into Keselowski. They make slight contact into a corner. Brad gets pushed way outside. He falls back, Elliott to the lead. But here comes Denny Hamlin with a run to Elliott's inside. Elliott clears him getting into turns 1 and 2. Hamlin's still got a run down the back. Elliott clears him, and going into 3, Denny Hamlin just decides, fuck this shit. I'm flipping over the checkerboard. I'm just going to take him out. Hamlin just fucking straight up wrecks Chase Elliott. Now, we are about to begin our Denny Hamlin simulator.
We're going green.
And I'll just give you an idea of what Denny Hamlin likes to do, I guess.
Outside's clear.
It's the Denny Hamlin simulator. Here we go. Boom.
All
Oh,
clear.
sorry. You know, I haven't played this game in weeks. Denny Hamlin simulator! And I spun myself out. Boy, if only Hamlin could have spun himself out. This is the Denny Hamlin simulator. Ooh, God, the car does not come. Yeah. Hamlin just straight up punched Chase. I don't even know what to say. Like, I wasn't even planning on discussing it. NASCAR's been boring lately, but some shit fucking went down today in Martinsville. Let me tell you, some shit hit the fan. It was no joke. It was lit. Martinsville under the lights for the first time ever. Pretty cool. Last 50 or so laps were in the darkness. God, I'm too far behind to do a proper Denny Hamlin simulator now. I'm just kind of running laps. But ultimately, Kyle Busch, unfortunately, wound up winning the race. And it was not the end of Denny Hamlin's stupidity. So he wrecks Chase Elliott, takes the lead. Final restart, as usual, Denny Hamlin chokes like he always does. He chokes, Kyle Busch gets the lead. Going to 3, Hamlin overdrives the corner. Gets pushed up high by Clint Boyer on the final lap. Hamlin just decides, fuck this shit, and he turns hard left across the nose of Ryan Blaney, taking out Blaney, taking out Kevin Harvick, taking out Jimmy Johnson, as well as half the field, probably more than half the field, got piled up behind this. And as they're coming to the finish line, he turns hard left to crash Ryan Blaney once again to try to keep the spot, and that was the end of the race. And holy hell is all I can say. Denny Hamlin simulator.
Get to
It's
the
all
bottom,
good.
get to the bottom.
Oh, get out of my way.
Hold your line.
Denny Hamlin simulator. What are you doing? I turned damage off so I could be as stupid as I want to be. Of course, if this was a true Denny Hamlin simulator, I would choke the win away at the end if I somehow got back up there to win the race. All right, Landon Castle. Hey, I'm playing as a driver that's run over 10,000 races. I have the right to do this. Denny Hamlin said on Twitter afterwards he's run over 10,000 races in his life. I highly doubt that. I think Landon Castle did the math and said it was like, that means he's run 329 races a year for 30 years. Pretty impressive, Denny. I didn't know that. Look, I gotta be straight up with you. I have never been a Denny Hamlin fan. Well, actually, I lied. I used to be a bit of a Denny Hamlin fan back his rookie year, up and through the whole deal with Keselowski in 2009. That really kind of turned me off of Denny because he's such a whiny little bitch. He's a whiny, self-righteous, entitled fucking douchebag. Basic maneuver. This is Denny Hamlin's NASCAR. It's the equivalent of Donald Trump's America. Whoa. He ghosted. By the way, I'm going to start playing this game again soon. There's an update that came out with improved cautions and whatnot. I've heard that it's good, that the cautions are actually realistic now, but we don't know. We turn them off so we can play like Denny Hamlin.
The car head is pitting.
Car head's pitting, huh? Well, let me give him a shot. Oh, never mind. I guess once they commit to pit road, you can't run into them. Yep. All right, time for another Denny Hamlin special. There you go. Boy, it's real productive to just knock people out of the way. I see why he does it now. You know, he did it to fucking Truex at Richmond, too. Oh, you just like Chase Elliott? Well, he did it to Truex, and I got pissed about it that night as well. I felt like Richmond was just a complete pile of shit race. And a lot of it had to do with what Hamlin did to Truex.
Inside, he's on your bumper.
Hamlin's just a fucking douchebag. I have zero respect. I was happy that Kyle Busch won. Can you fucking believe that? I was happy that Kyle Busch won the race. I never thought I would say that in my entire life. What's up, Highlander? I was happy that Kyle Busch won today. That's a first. And yeah, probably not the first. I'm pretty sure Kyle's beat Logano before, and I was happy about that. But to see Denny Hamlin not win and get wrecked in the last lap. But then when he just started wrecking Ryan Blaney relentlessly as they came to the finish line, I was like, yep, way to cap off your day, Denny Hamlin.
Clear high, get up there.
I'm at a loss for words. Chase Elliott, look, I'm not the biggest Chase Elliott fan. I like him. He deserved so much better than what he got today. He deserved a top 3 finish at least. Probably the win. Probably deserved the win. But then again, I feel like Keselowski kind of gave it to him by picking the outside lane on that restart. I just did not understand that decision. But it is what it is. It's all over now. The shit hit the fan. The dust is settled. Martinsville's done. Chase Elliott's playoff hopes are done without a win, most likely. Unless there's some serious fucking trouble for somebody else. Hopefully it's Denny Hamlin. Phoenix is coming up. Pay him back at Phoenix. Take his fucking stupid ass out. Although we know Denny Hamlin, there's no way in hell he's going to Homestead because he chokes. That's what he does. If he even does wind up at Homestead, he just choke it away. So I'm strongly pulling for Martin Truex Jr. to win the championship now. I kind of was all year. I'd love to see Truex win a championship. But now that it's painfully obvious that nobody I like other than Keselowski and Truex can make the Final Four, I got to go with Truex. And I'm sure, well, hell, for all I know, Hamlin might get to Homestead and take him out. So, look at me, I'm Denny Hamlin. I'm running people over at Martinsville. This is what I do. I'm Denny Hamlin. It's okay because I'm Denny Hamlin and I'm an entitled fucking prick who thinks he can do no wrong. And on top of all that, he lies. He straight up lies after the race. He lies in his post-race interview, and he lied to Chase Elliott. He told Chase Elliott that somebody behind him pushed him into Chase. You could have fit the fucking Romanian army between Denny Hamlin and the third-place car, who was Kyle Busch, his teammate. You could have fit the Romanian. That's how far Denny drove into the corner to hit Chase Elliott. There was like 2 car lengths, maybe 3, between him and Kyle Busch. There you go, Truex. We tried to tell Chase that to get him to leave him alone. And he said at the post-race interview he wouldn't take fucking responsibility for it. And then, I guess his PR people had him post some whiny fucking Instagram message. As a matter of fact, let me bring that up right now, and I'll read it to you, and we can all laugh at it. I'm sure you've read it by now, but to reiterate what a fucking retard he is. Where's it at? I've got it on my Facebook. I posted it earlier tonight. Denny Hamlin. Statement about an hour after the race in Martinsville. Okay. This is from Denny. Okay, well, it clicked off of it. Click back on it so I can read the shit. I've raced nearly 10,000 races since I was 7. Today was the first time I've ever spun the leader. I regret the outcome because it was not intentional the way it turned out, but I'm responsible for my own car and take blame. Nothing I say now can turn back the clock, but it's a life lesson and hope no kids out there who aspire to race think that's the way you should do it. It's becoming a normal in our sport now, and I hate that I'm in the discussion as a guilty party, but I'll move on and hope Chase, his team, and fans will accept my apology. Initial DH. Well, he should have initialed it PR because that's who told him to probably post that statement. That is the most disingenuous pile of shit ever posted on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. What a fucking douchebag. Go back and see your fucking sports psychologist, you whiny little fuck. Kind of weak-ass motherfucker. I had to go see a sports psychologist because Jimmy Johnson whoops my ass every year and I can't win a championship. Yeah, boo fucking who. Now you gotta wreck somebody who's busted their ass to try to get their first win. And look, Chase has had a lot. Chase has choked away some wins. He's had some bad luck. Looks like today was finally going to work out, and then this guy just like doesn't even just move him out of the way, just takes him the fuck out. Like Denny has won at Martinsville a shit ton of times. I can't even remember exactly how many times Denny Hamlin has won at Martinsville. It's a lot. Holy hell. Denny Hamlin has won a lot of races at Martinsville. And you're telling me that you're not good enough to go up there. Well, you've got better cars than what Chase Elliott has. It's clear the Gibbs cars, they're not cheating. I'm not one of those people. They're not cheating, okay? I'm not going to sit here and whine, Toyotas are cheating and they win. No, they're just better than everybody right now. That happens in racing. In 2007, 2008, it was Hendrick. Hendrick was better than everybody. Right now, it's Gibbs, and that's okay. It'll come back around. But clearly, you've got better shit going for you than Chase Elliott does, driving for Hendrick Motorsports at the moment. Because Jimmy Johnson's running 18th at his best racetrack. Chase Elliott's somehow up here leading the race. And you're good enough to pass him because you were making a run on him. But you just decide, fuck that shit, I'm just going to knock him out of the way and take him the fuck out.
Any car just ahead.
There's a world of difference between, using somebody up, slide job, bump and run. At Martinsville, that's just racing. But he was jacked up Chase Elliott's rear tires and tried to send him to space. I couldn't believe it. That was worse than when Kyle Busch wrecked Jr. at Richmond in 2008. At least that you could say, well, Jr. didn't really cut him any slack because it was late in the race, but Denny just drove in and just wiped Chase out. Like I said, I'm no big Chase Elliott fan, but I just think Denny Hamlin is a pretentious cocksucker. He was the guy. Go back and watch Radioactive from the Martinsville Fall 2015 race. He thought it was disgusting what Matt Kenseth did to Joey Logano. He said, how do you even crown a real champion anymore? It's a damn shame what this sport's come to. We can't crown a real champion. It's just a freaking wild, wild west. And then he goes and does that today, trying to get a spot at the championship Ford. Oh, I'm sorry. I got on autopilot and started passing people clean. This is supposed to be the Denny Hamlin simulator. I apologize for not running over more people. Oh, let me run him over. Oh, yeah, 2-for-1 special. Denny would be proud. Denny would be so proud since, he wiped out half the field in the final lap after he had wrecked Chase on the previous run. So stupid. That's why Denny Hamlin's never going to win a championship. Shit like that is immature, but he thinks he's like the wisest guy in the world. Like he just thinks he knows everything. Like Kyle Busch is a grade A douchebag, but Denny Hamlin is just so pretentious. Kyle Busch is just like a whiny, arrogant bastard. Denny Hamlin's a pretentious cocksucker. I'm sorry. And if you're a Denny Hamlin fan and you defend today, pull your head out of your ass, please. Look, I don't have a favorite driver anymore. from now, you know, Junior's always been my guy, but he's out the door. I don't have a favorite driver anymore. I'm a fan of racing in NASCAR, especially. And man, that was just fucking retarded. It reminded me a little bit the crowd reaction and all the drama of when Ricky Rudd wrecked Dale Earnhardt at Wilkesboro in '89. It kind of reminded me of that. But I mean, I guess if we're going to take positives out of this whole deal,
All clear.
It's complete and utter bullshit what happened. But if we're going to take positives out of it, that crowd was fired the fuck up. They were reacting. They were responding. Social media blew up, exploded. My Twitter was going like ape shit. I guess that's good. Shit like that in a weird way is good, despite, you know, it's completely fucked up.
Still there, he's outside.
Denny Hamlin over. I'm gonna lap the field doing this. Here's what he did to Chase on the last lap.
Outside, hold your line.
Just straight up.
Clear all around.
Used him as a brake.
Car ahead is Denny.
Oh, it is? Whoops.
Clear all around.
Sorry, he's pretending to be Denny Hamlin, not to forgive him. Hey, let's drive in the fucking cockpit, dude. We never get to do this. Hiya!
Clear.
Damn right, I'm clear. I'm Denny Hamlin. That's what I do. That's how I get clear. I wreck people. I can't win on my own. I have to wreck people. And then I tear my car up after the race if I do win, you know, like he did at Darlington.
Inside, still there.
Yeah, remember when he won Darlington and he
Clear
tore
low.
the fucking car up at the end of the race and then goes
Inside, still there.
Remember that?
Low,
I wonder if
low.
Truex had to cut that tire when he
Clear
wrecked
low,
him
get down
until he
there.
caught him. It certainly looked like it was going to go that way. We'll never know because Truex did cut that
Still
tire.
there, he's outside.
And it aimed at Hamlin to win.
Clear.
You know, in this bold new world of NASCAR, people like Denny Hamlin can, you know. And, you know, Denny's not the only one. Guys like Joey Logano are really fucking guilty of it, of pissing and moaning about how everybody else drives and how everybody else is racing. Oh, what is this sport coming to? And then they get to go do stupid shit and not take responsibility for it. Or, you know, oh, he took responsibility, but he didn't want to. It was totally fucking forced on him. When it's as obvious as what he did, you really have no choice. Another day at Martinsville. By the way, we better get night racing for Martinsville in the update for this game at the start of next season. Random. I have not played this game in almost a month. Because I've been playing Friday the 13th. And on Halloween, we will be playing Arkham Asylum. That we will be doing. We'll
All
probably
clear,
start
all
that
clear.
sometime in the evening on Halloween and play it till we finish it. Try to make it an Arkham Asylum Halloween marathon, I think. God, my throat is wore out. Today was a crazy day for sports and whatnot. The two sports I watch, and NASCAR, we've been over that. My Falcons won, so that was nice. And generally, you know, a lot of shit happened today. I'm looking forward to Texas and Phoenix, and especially Homestead. You know, I think we've got a lot to be excited about. Why don't we have more short today? Once again, just for apart from the bullshit at the end, today might have been the best race of the year. It was a great race from start to finish. There was action everywhere. 4 or 5 cars under a blanket for the lead almost the entire race. It was just super competitive. And then you had the shit show at the end, just, you know, give us the drama. Today was a pretty damn good race. We need more short tracks. It's funny how Martinsville always delivers. You've never seen... Nobody in the history of auto racing has ever seen a boring race at Martinsville. If you say there's ever been a boring race at Martinsville, you are a goddamn liar. And you just need to find something else to do. Don't watch racing if you think there's ever been a boring race at Martinsville. I'd love to go. I will be at Martinsville one of these days. Be at the Charlotte Road Course next year. That's going to be a clusterfuck unto itself. Yeah, congratulations to Kyle Busch. Major respect to Martin Truex Jr. dude is like a Class A person and a Class A driver. He's having a phenomenal year, and he raced clean as a whistle at the end of the race. He could have used Kyle Busch up really bad. If I was Truex, I would have probably used Kyle Busch as a wall to make it out of turn 4. I would have really pushed my limits there. But he raced him clean. Kyle got to run off the outside and won the race. So props to Truex for that. He really could have taken advantage. I was shocked. I was going to love it, though, because Truex didn't have that great of a race. You know, he was top 10, top 5 most of the day, but he wasn't top 3. And then there at the end, when Hamlin choked away with 2 laps to go, and Kyle Busch got under him, all of a sudden, here comes Truex. And I was like, man, Truex is going to pass both of them. That's what I was hoping he would do. He almost got it. But don't get me wrong. I was only happy that Kyle Busch won because Denny Hamlin didn't. I would still prefer Truex with Keselowski or Boyer. And how about Clint Boyer? He's going to start. Good for him. And thank you, Boyer, for just using up Hamlin at fuck on the last lap. He deserved it. He deserved much worse. At least he got it. He got wrecked. So.
Outside.
A wreck that he caused when he just completely turned down across Brian Blaney. Blaney had Keselowski under him, and Hamlin just didn't give a fuck about either of them. I think I made this race way too long. I'm not going to shit this thing. We're going to finish the race anyway. Even though it's a complete joke, I'm just pretending to be Denny Hamlin. Alright, here we go. Denny Hamlin special.
Still a car out there.
How about, oh yeah, speaking of Martinsville, Trevor Bayne finished 6th. Fuck you, Trevor Bayne, I'm Denny Hamlin. Trevor Bayne finished 6th. Earnhardt almost got a top 10. Kyle Larson in trouble, that poor fucking guy. It's just insult to injury for Larson. Man. Can you believe it? Look, seeing Jamie McMurray just made me realize all that drama today in Martinsville, and Jamie McMurray had nothing to do with it. Props to him. Props to you, Jamie. Jamie McMurray didn't do anything stupid today that I know of. He had nothing to do with the clusterfuck at the end. I'm shocked. And I like Jamie. I'm a big Jamie.
Outside. Clear up top. Inside, he's on your bumper. All clear, driver.
Lord. I want to get back to playing this game. I guarantee I'll play this game some during the off season. I would suspect if there's a bigger lull in my NASCAR Heat 2 stuff, wait till February, because when racing season comes rolling around again, I'm going to be jacked up and ready to go. I'll probably be playing it a lot around that time. No more full races, though. I'm never doing that ever again. We've already been over that clusterfuck. I'm not doing that ever again. I might do a full race as a one-off occasionally, but not a full season. God, kill me. Never, ever, 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 ever again. I would like to do some split screen stuff with somebody, but you know, all my friends kind of suck at this game and they don't want to do it. And I'm okay at this game. I'm better than most. I'm nothing special at this game. Oh my God, Junior's 4th. Where was that shit today? The Grey Ghost paint scheme looked cool as fuck. We better get that in this game. It was in the last game. We need it for this one. I still haven't bought any of the paint schemes. I'd like to have them, but it's just such a waste of money. It's like the Friday the 13th DLC. Yeah, the Friday the 13th DLC is $2, but it's not really worth it. I'm sorry, Junior. Woo, Denny Hamlin.
Hold the steady wheel.
Holy hell, my tires are dead.
Still there, he's outside.
Yeah.
Clear,
Get
clear.
fucked. It's the Denny Hamlin simulator. Woo.
Outside, still there. All
They're all
clear.
getting washed to me. They're kind of giving me room. Hey, Denny, you're on to something.
Smoking lap, that's your best.
That is what Denny Hamlin did to Chase Elliott. That was like an exact replica. But anyway, I think I'm going to cut this off. I'm not going to finish this boring ass race. I'm out of stuff to say. I've said my piece and I've made my point. Fuck you, Denny Hamlin. I don't like you. And I used to have, up until today, I still had some respect for you because I recognize that Denny Hamlin is an ultra talented race car driver. He's kind of underrated, honestly, for all the wins he's got in his career. You know, he's not won a championship, but under the radar, he's had some great seasons and won a lot of races, but any amount of respect I had for Denny Hamlin just completely got flushed down the shitter today. I have nothing good to say about the guy. Hope you had a good race day. Hope you enjoyed Martinsville, and I'll see you back here in the future. There will be more NASCAR stuff. I don't really want to say when. I just kind of like to let things happen and go with the flow and, you know, just see how I'm feeling. But you guys are great. Thank you for watching my stuff. And I'll see you on Halloween for Batman Arkham Asylum. Just because I feel like playing it. Fuck you, Denny Hamlin.